Yo guys, what is up? Today I've got some Path of Exile. Oh me, oh my, what is this? And honestly, I've talked about this game a lot in the past, and I've been wanting to upload Path of Exile for a long time now, but I've never really gotten around to doing anything that I felt like was worth uploading. I don't think anyone wants to watch me do map content because it's the main content of the game, in my opinion. So I finally decided this league I was going to start bossing, and yeah, I've done just that. Today I'm doing Awakener on Awakening level 5. Highest Awakening level I believe is 9, and everyone does Awakener on 8, but I'm trying to slowly progress up to 8 to see how well I do, so yeah. And spoilers, I do die a couple of times. This is only the second time I've killed the boss. I was trying to record my first attempts, but I did it on another build, and it just went horrible. When I tried it on this build, when I finally felt confident enough to do it, I wish I was recording. I almost fucked it up, and basically what happened was, like Cyrus was at, it was in an invulnerability stage, couldn't hit him, and he had like 1 health left, and I kept dying to dumb shit and had 1 portal left. So basically, once you run out of portals, that's it. You can't go back in. Yeah. But one death, I did notice. You did notice me at the start. Pull that flask out. That is at Zeri's Promise. Basically gives me 35% increased chaos res and chaos damage whenever it's active. I pulled that out and swapped it out for my speed flask just because you see I'm taking a lot of damage from Cirrus here in the beginning. But not going to talk much about the fight. If you want to know how to do Cyrus, there's plenty of videos on YouTube. You can even look up on the wiki how to do his stuff. Fight's really not that difficult. I just died due to stupidity and not doing it that much. So, but honestly, this is my most played league. I've only played 3 leagues. In Path of Exile, I played Abyss League way back a few years ago, but I didn't play a whole lot. I even looked at my character and I'm like, damn, I really didn't know what I was doing. But between work and having to take my ex to cancer treatments, I really didn't have much time to play. So I didn't really pick the game up for a while after that because of work and home stuff and just didn't feel like playing. And I played last year when I was doing Ultimate Prog. I played Delirium League and absolutely loved it. And I wanted to use that league to learn more about the game. I wanted to learn crafting, never got around to it. I wanted to try bossing, never got around to it. I think I hit T16 maps on Cyclone. I was actually going to try Cyclone this league, but I spent so much currency on it last time I played. I just don't want to fuck with it. So I started this league off as Molten Strike Chug, and boy, was that a bad idea. It's man, the damage on Molten Strike is just so bad. It's a meme. Like I would sit and fight bosses for minutes and just not die because of my life leech. And I remember going through the store and it was taking me like 5 minutes just to kill a boss, but I couldn't die, so it's whatever. When I realized that Molten Strike really wasn't getting me anywhere, I finally re-rolled to Freezing Pulse Ice Spear Totems, and that finally got me up to bossing for the first time, but it's not really my playstyle. I don't really like glass cannon style builds where you're out of place once you're dead. And for those of you saying, oh, you just suck at playing with positioning and being smart, well, for those of you, well, obviously, most of you won't even know, but back when I played Diablo 3, I got up to, I think, Torment 10 with Witch Doctor, back when Torment 10 was the highest. So, obviously, I can play the glass cannon, I just don't like it. Don't like it at all. Don't care for it. I like to be up in their face, and honestly, in Delirium League, I started off as Mirror Image, Tornado Shot, Deadeye, and I think it really killed my wrist because I still have wrist problems to this day. With Cyclone, everything was great, and yeah, I don't know. I don't like glass cannon. I don't like totems just because it takes a couple of seconds to put totems out and all that stuff, and you lose damage putting totems out. Well, the way that works with Soul Mantle and the curses is it's worth it to destroy totems, but you're still losing DPS putting totems out. And I wasn't going to make a new character. I'm like, I do want to try Spectral Shield Throw because I want to play it next league if I'm able to play. And I'm like, there's like a month left in the league. I don't really want to re-roll, but I finally talked myself into it after talking to a friend. Re-rolled, and it was the best thing I ever did. This character's absolutely amazing. I love it. I could be up in their face, do tons of damage, and going through maps is a breeze. I don't have to worry about dying a lot of the time unless I do something stupid. I am playing the bleed version of this build. I know a lot of the people on POE Ninja are running the elemental version. I enjoy bleeds. Pretty fun. And honestly, if it doesn't get nerfed, it's just probably the same build I'll play next league. Whether bleeds get nerfed or not depends on whether if I play Spectral Shield Throw or Cyclone. And I've also been thinking about doing a Face Breaker type build or Spectral Helix build. I don't know though. I do want to run my own build for once. That's something I have yet to do. That's another goal I want to accomplish. But this league's almost over. There isn't much left for me to accomplish. If I can kill A8, Awakener, maybe Elder, I think I'll be very happy with this league. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I put a lot of time into this league. I've got over 500 hours into it, and yeah, that's the most I've ever put into a league. And I think the reason why I've had so much replayability of this league is just through the expedition logbooks, trying out delve, trying out heist, and learning how to craft and learning how to do bosses. Honestly, when it comes down to learning, I spend more time playing a game than I would if I already know everything. I think that's my problem with Final Fantasy right now. It's kind of like, I've learned what I've needed to learn. There's really not much more left for me to do. I've done Ultimate. I've got the mount I always wanted from Eureka. I've done everything, right? And with PoE, there's so much left for me to learn. That's why I've put so many hours into it, because I enjoy learning new things. But there's also a ton of replayability for PoE. That's kind of why I stopped playing Diablo 3. I think I put like 500 hours into Diablo 3 and was playing standard quite a bit. I never did seasons because of work, never had time to do it, and I can honestly say I don't remember why I started PoE. I think it's because I was on the fuck Diablo 3 train after I noticed that Necromancer was $15 and I didn't want to pay that shit, so I finally downloaded PoE and fell in love with it. And I honestly would play more. I end up burning myself out going on these long binges during leagues. And I think it's just because I enjoy making currency and playing the game, learning stuff, like I said. But I will try to upload more PoE stuff as I do it, such as if I clear Elder, if I clear A8 Awakener, you'll most likely see a video on it. Don't know if it'll be commentated or not, but I would like to put that out there. But this video is coming to an end. I figured I'd just get this uploaded because I'm very, very proud of my accomplishments this league. As a player, having little goals for yourself is always a nice thing to have in whatever you're doing. And yeah, I think that's just like the most important thing, is to have goals for yourself. But gloves, the high temper dropped, and just a weapon I'm using to try some vendor recipes out. But hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want more PoE content, let me know, and I'll try to upload more. Yeah, see you guys later. Peace.